Yay! This is a Wes Montgomery lick on Satin Doll. I want to show that to you today. It's pretty easy to understand and you can use it in different ways. I want to show you how you can use it in different ways, but also how you can learn a new lick for a 2-5, right? So, first of all, he's playing like a C major arpeggio over an A minor 7 and D7 chord. So the line goes something like this. So yes, to play it you need to play across your strings, and that means, like, you know, something like this. Right, that's basically cross picking. And we can practice this lick in an interesting way. We can start with like this chord voicing and just play only this part of the lick. Right, this is a C major 7 chord. It's C, E, G and B. And he plays the structure on the A, which is the C is minor third and 5 flat 7 9, right? So just using a thing on another root, and we can investigate to use it on even other roots, but just for the moment let's just play it like this. So this lick is basically 2 times the C major 7 arpeggio, C, E, G, B and D. So instead of stopping the arpeggio at the 7, he just like continues stacking thirds upon each other, which many horn players do. We guitar players sometimes tend to stop at the 7, right? But you can just play 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then just visualize this shape and play C, E, G, B again. C, E, G, B with the D, and then C, E, G, B again. Right, and to give it a little extra spice, he's using those triplets sort of, and I really always want to encourage everybody to count the triplets. So it would be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 trip, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 trip. Right, and then I'm just recording an A minor 7 on my freezer, since I can only record one note, not one note, one chord, but that will be enough. Just record it. And in the meanwhile, the freezer can be tricky sometimes if you strum it. So for the moment, I'm just picking the notes and hoping for the best. And then I just play this lick. Yeah, and I just would do that to hear it in like different ways, right? And also, you know, when I'm shifting to the next chord and I'm shifting from one fret to the next, it is different, right? People always say like, it's easy on the guitar, you can just shift stuff around, but to be true, the frets have a bigger distance here, right, than here, and we have inlays in some frets and we don't have inlays on others, so it is different, right? So just to start like this is a good exercise. If we look at this lick, it's interesting because it's actually 2 times a major 7 arpeggio. In the first time the major 7 arpeggio goes up to the 9, and in the second it does not. So it's a good way to investigate how a major 7 arpeggio lays or looks on the fretboard, because once again we have so many options to playing the same thing, and that's the tricky thing about the guitar. Right, and so I'm playing the same thing in different ways. This is a very guitaristic problem, right? Nobody else is probably going to understand it, but I think this is really the crux about playing the guitar, that we have so many ways of playing the same thing. And I think to get that organized in our brain and help our ears and brain understand the fretboard, this is one of the best exercises you can do. Play the same thing in as many different versions as you can.